What's up, everyone? Lee Mustang here. Whew. Getting everything good to go and ready. I thought I was ready. Then I realized I wasn't. Hopefully everyone's enjoying their Saturday. I'm probably going to be streaming for about 2 hours or so. Gonna formally get started. We're starting off actually with a trade. I'm going to be trading over a Weedle for Mankey because my blue version desperately needs a Mankey. So that I can continue to complete the Pokedex there. And I caught a Weedle in my Pokemon Blue that my yellow version desperately needs to get us started. So once I get the Weedle, I'll start training it. Once it becomes a Beedrill, I'll box it. And from that point on, we'll be making our way over to Mount Moon and hopefully at least catching a few good Pokemon along the way. Hopefully a good Jigglypuff, since, you know, Moonstones are limited in this game. And maybe a good Clefairy. What else? What else does Mount Moon have? A Geodude, a Zubat. And I'm pretty sure I'm missing something. Geodude, Zubat, Clefairy. I feel like I'm missing one more. Oh, Paris. Paris is the one I'm forgetting. Jesus. Alrighty. So, I'm actually going to be doing the trade through Pokemon Stadium. Just because it's probably, at this point, going to be easier to do it that way. Let me see if I can successfully do this transition. Because this is one of the consoles that's actually pretty close to me right now. Let's make it as professional as possible. Oh boy. Alright. I think we're good. Let me see. Let's time it. Let's time it. Let's time it. Hey! There you can see we've gone ahead and loaded up Pokemon Stadium. I have my yellow and blue version are currently connected. Let's go ahead and jump right into Pokemon Stadium. We're going to be going over to Professor Oak's research lab. Man, it's kind of depressing to watch how barren this is. Alrighty, so never actually done a trade through Stadium, so this should be interesting. I don't know what to expect. Welcome to Pokemon Trade Service. Yeah, I'll be trading with the blue version. Are these okay? Yes. I don't know if they have to be in party or not. Oh, cool. They don't have to be in party. I have them in party. It doesn't need to be. So my blue version is going to be getting this Mankey. Let's send him right over. And up. I hate it when it does that. My game does not like to cooperate. You can see I'm pretty far along in blue version. So let's go ahead and grab Weedle. Hello, Weedle. You're going to be going over, buddy. Mankey for Weedle. Right, is this okay? Yes, it's perfect actually. Alright, my yellow version now has a Weedle. I don't know if it's waiting for me to confirm. I'm gonna assume yes. Yes, it is waiting for me to confirm. And we got Mankey. The trade was successful. I like how you can quit without saving. Like, you know what? I don't like you anymore. I don't want to trade with you. Yeah, jerk. Alright, so, oh my god, my capture card does not get along with my Frame Meister at all. It's been nuts. Alright, let's go ahead and save. I'm running my Ultra HDMI in 64 through my Frame Meister. Literally, all of my other consoles run great, but anything that's running through the Frame Meister is acting up, and it's kind of annoying. So, just so you guys know, I am going to be having my blue version on the side, and it's going to support my yellow version run. So as I get better things through blue version, I may just go ahead and start assisting my yellow version early on. So like maybe teaching Surf to my like my water type. It'll probably be a Squirtle. And, you know, if I get any other useful TMs, just so that we can participate in some of the Stadium stuff, because some of this stuff is nuts. I don't know if you guys remember this or have ever seen Pokemon Stadium, but Pika Cup, yeah, it's really early on. Most of your Pokemon don't have any good moves whatsoever, so that's why I'm kind of gonna need blue version to help me out a bit there. Maybe I'll even send over some Pokemon from Pokemon Blue to assess me. And then over here, hey, capture card, let's get along, okay? Stop cutting in and out. It's not nice. Oh my god, it's gonna keep doing it. Sorry, guys. I really can't control it when it starts happening. I've already spoken to Elgato about it for weeks. And I've been sending them reports, and they even RMA'd my unit, but it's just an issue that it has with the frame meister. I don't know what's up. So, Petite Cup. Can't evolve anything, right? One of the rules, I believe, is don't let anything evolve. Like, it's not that don't let anything evolve, so you can't use evolved Pokemon. I could always use the rental Pokemon, but I kind of want to do it with my own. The ruling that I need to pay attention for is right here. Only unevolved Pokemon may be used. So once I do this, a bunch of Pokemon on my main team will eventually start evolving. So keep that in mind, guys. It's gonna be a rough ride until then. And then hopefully I can get the Game Boy Tower to be at least the dual Game Boy, and then that's gonna exponentially help me with the stop cutting out. It's not nice. People don't like it when you cut out. Elgato, do something about this, you know? I've been messing you back and forth. Anywho, hopefully I'll get the Game Boy Tower, and that'll help me speed up whatever I'm doing whenever I'm not streaming, which is part of the reason why it's taking me a while to do all this. I also want to run through the Gym Leader Castle. Gym Leader Castle looks like it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Alright, but, here comes that time where we're going to do the gold bait and switch. Except, right now, my other console's on nowhere near me, so give me a second, guys, to transfer over to my GameCube after I take my yellow version out. Not dead, just transferring over to different equipment. You missed kind of the beginning, so just give me a second to transfer over. Alright, so I got the GameCube to get picked up. Note to self, let's not do that in the future. Oh, I set that to 16 by 10. We definitely don't want that. 480p 60. Normal filters. Let's not get too nuts here. No borders. Alright. This should get us started. Hey, where's our border? Border, show up. Thank you. Oh, and there we go again. It likes to shrink itself now. Stretch! There we go. Alright, Pikachu. Enough with your surfing. So we just got a Weedle from that trade. How you doing, buddy? Alright, looks like you are starting to get happy with me. You weren't too happy with me when you first joined up. Alright, Weedle. We gotta get you trained up. So you can evolve into a Kakuna and then a Beedrill, and then we're gonna make our way over to Mount Moon. What the? How? You're waiting for the gym leaders? Or sorry to disappoint, but we already went ahead and defeated Brock. You can see we have his boulder badge there. Next up is going to be Misty once we get to Cerulean City. This is the original Super Game Boy border actually, but I had to upscale it a bit because it was way too small. Oh man, I cannot wait until I get the dual Game Boy going in Pokemon Stadium, because all of this grinding is going to be so much faster at that point. It is so much easier to level a Weedle in Pokemon. Oh, that's right, he gets boosted experience because he's traded. So much easier to level up specific Pokemon in specific versions. Leveling up anything in this forest in red version is a nightmare because all you encounter are like Weedles and Kakuna. You're less likely to see like Metapods or Caterpie, which are much easier to take out. Oh man, I thought raising Weedle was gonna take forever because it took forever for Caterpie, but with the boosted EXP, it's gonna be in no time. It's just after level 10, this sucker's not gonna listen to me anymore because I haven't gotten Misty's badge yet. Oh my god, he's already level 5. He's not gonna get much in the way of EVs either. We had a type advantage too, so that helps. Poison is super effective against bug types. Yeah, I should have come by for the first 2 streams. You'd have seen all the leveling up we did. Got a Butterfree there, which is one of the more recognizable Pokemon. You gonna level up again? Aw, he didn't level up again. No, we don't kill them Pokemon. No, they faint. If you want Pokemon to die, then you gotta look at the manga, apparently. It's pretty dark. Given the track record we've had, Weedle's probably gonna get another level up now. Yep. By the time Weedle gets to level 7, it should evolve into a Kakuna. That'll help us keep pace with our Pokedex. Oh, that's right, Pidgey are here. And, Pidgey eat Weedle. That's not good. Hey, Pikachu. Free EXP, let's go. Oh, just what I wanted to see, another Caterpie. You know, in hindsight, we should probably be doing this deeper into Viridian Forest, because we're not going to hang out in Viridian City. That'll get us along the way to Pewter, and then from Pewter we can go to Mount Moon. Oh, you did not give a lot of EXP at all. Oh yeah, you're not even a trainer, you're just here with your buddies. We already beat you. Oh, it's another Pidgey. If I believed in a Weedle enough to defeat a Pidgey. But I don't. Believe in Butterfree though. Because he's learned Confusion. What's up, Spicy Maples? Is that Maples? No, it's Mapley. Spicy Mapley. Oh, Weedle's gonna evolve. And we get our Kakuna. Oh! They should just be a little bit stronger, but it's gonna be a little more annoying to level up now. I see someone's just discovered the emotes. Wonder if we'll have... We're definitely not gonna have a Beedrill by the time we get to the end of the forest, but... I guess we can level up at the end of the forest. Kakuna is indeed a Wilden. Rat Ashley. Do I have them here? Here's a Rat Ashley spirit animal right here, spirit Pokemon, I guess. Coming along for the ride for a couple of those cups, hopefully in the Pokemon Stadium. And that is indeed the tea. Oh, you're poisoned. I think you're dead. Yup, there goes the faint. Alright, we're level 8. 2 more levels to go. It's a shame they didn't introduce genders yet in Gen 1. Gen 2 is when they start introducing genders for Pokemon. So maybe, once I get to Gen 2, maybe, just maybe, if I catch a female Rattata, its nickname will be Rat Ashley. Hey, what's up, Dannery? Yeah, I gotta work my way up to Sword. Well, I don't have to work my way up to Sword. But I feel like I should probably pay attention. I just realized I'm fighting this Pidgey. And that's not gonna happen. We are running from this fight. I have a copy of Sword. I've debated streaming it side by side with my old school Pokemon run. But I don't know That's such a good idea, because then my attention will be split between 2 games. To be fair, my attention's already split by 2 games because I'm playing yellow and blue, and probably gonna dabble a little bit in Pokemon Red. Probably get like an initial team ready there just in case. So if I get to like level 20, that's like the cap for one of the Pokemon Stadium Cups. That's where it's gonna get nuts. Also, just realized that Kakuna is running, well, no, is not running out, has run out of Poison Stain. So we're gonna have to make our way to a Pokemon Center. Let's let Brad Ashley's Spirit Pokemon come out. So show them what you're made of, Hyper Fang. I like how Pikachu's just chilling back there, like, just let me know if you need me to do anything. I'm just gonna follow you around for a bit. As for now, I'll just keep doing a switcheroo. Let's give some love to Rattata here. Yeah, Rattata's gonna be definitely one of my stronger ones for a lot of this early game stuff. I'll probably keep him till the maybe the Poke Cup. I forget what cup it would be. There's a Pika Cup and the Poke Cup, I think. No, Poke Cup I think is like the official Pokemon Stadium one where you have to have like a team of 50. I can't remember what it is. Petite Cup? I think it's Petite and Pika Cup. But hopefully they'll make the cut and be on the team. Why do I pronounce what like what, Danny? Oh, you guys weren't here for this. You talked to the Jigglypuff in the corner, and then you talked to Pikachu. A little funny interaction. And those Game Boy noises, though. Oh, somebody woke up. I like how Pikachu has to jump up onto the counter to get healed, and comes out of the tray in the back instead. I pronounce it Rattata because it's supposed to be Rattata. The only other way I've heard it pronounced is Rattata. And back into the woods we go. We're gonna slay some more Caterpies and Metapods. Because this forest does not believe in Weedles and Kakunas. It does in blue version. You know, I have to say, the colors are way more richer in yellow than they are in the Super Game Boy palette for Pokemon Blue. You can tell that they took their time to make sure that they got the right colors. We do not condone Pokemon death. No. They're definitely not dying. Just making them take a little nap. Which I'm sure is gonna get really annoying at one point. Because knowing the way this game works, I'm gonna try to weaken a Pokemon to catch it. I'm gonna throw a Pokeball. And it's gonna be like, LOL. Oh god, I would hope they could never send voice messages through here. That would be insane. I would be so scared. I cannot control what other people say. Twitch mod scan. I could just ban you. Ugh, it's a Pidgey again. Spirit animal time, let's go. That Pidgey should have run, but it didn't. It faced your wrath. You put it to sleep. Oh look, he's back for more. Actually, this is a different Pidgey. This Pidgey's level 8. How much more do we have to go? I would have thought it would have been done by now. Oh, 124. So about 2, maybe 3 battles? Early game Rattata is indeed very powerful. I was hoping maybe, just maybe I could get a poison going, but that was not gonna happen. But you are getting too destroyed. Let's just do a quick attack. I already think this Rattata is going to be stronger than my blue version Rattata. I think I just caught whichever Rattata from Route 1 in my blue version. I didn't start caring about IVs until much deeper in. Once I did, oh man. Wait till you guys see that Haunter and Kadabra. Well, Kadabra had to take a chance on. I'm gonna have to catch an Abra regardless. Hey, what's up, Orbit? And yes, the colors are just a little off, but they're a little better than their blue version Super Game Boy counterparts. Oh, and we got a Kakuna. Oh, Kakuna's evolving. What? What's it gonna evolve into, I wonder? Anyone who's played Pokemon knows what's gonna happen now. Beedrill in this version definitely looks better than Beedrill in yellow version. Alright, so we got a Beedrill. What's up with your Dex entry? Poison Bee. This bee is 3 feet tall. I do not want to encounter this bee anywhere. It has 3 poisonous stingers on its forelegs and its tail. They're used to jab its enemy repeatedly. I definitely don't want that to happen. Now, will Beedrill be strong enough to take out a bird? Oh my god. He looks so weird from the back. He looks like Invader Zim. Oh my god, he looks like a yellow Invader Zim. Ouchies indeed. Stop it. Stop throwing sand in my bee's eyes. Now he can't hit anything. He's got pocket sand in his eyes. I don't think he's gonna win. If he keeps using Gust, that's it, it's over. He blinded me enough. Come on, Beedrill, I believe in you. Oh, I don't believe in you anymore. You just got more sand thrown into your eyes. How much sand are you gonna throw into this poor bee's eyes? Do you know they have like 1 billion eyes? Oh my god. I'm really stubborn. I want my Beedrill to... Oh, there you go. Just randomly took a jab into the air, huh? Like your Pokedex entry said. Did I talk to this old man? Have you noticed the bushes on the roadside? They can be cut down by a special Pokemon move. Many Pokemon live only in forests and caves. You need to look everywhere to find different kinds. Alright, let's box this Beedrill. Actually, there's 5 Pokemon. Oh, okay, yeah. Some of the people in Brock's gym had Pokemon that I can't see yet. Deposit. Wait, did I heal you? I don't want to be a jerk. No, I don't want to throw you when they're injured. This isn't the newer games where you throw them injured into the box and they come back out healed. Let's go ahead and deposit. Hang out there for a bit, Beedrill. We got some other Pokemon here who are very, very strong. But no one can evolve yet. Alright, and with that, we start making our way to Pewter City. I think our team is good for now. Notice. Thieves have been stealing Pokemon fossils at Mount Moon. Please call Pewter Police with any info. Oh man, they're gonna start alluding to Team Rocket. You ready? You ready, Pikachu? Let's do this. Let's do this. You looked at me, didn't you? I mean, you were right in front of me. So, yeah. Yeah, I did. Lass wants to fight. Lass sent out a Pidgey. Here comes Rat Ashley's spirit animal. Let's go, Pidgey. Bird versus bird. You're not gonna learn a single flying type move till way later on in your life, and that bothers me a little bit, just a little. I might send you over to blue version to learn fly. You're mean. Oh, you challenged me to a battle. Quit staring if you don't want to fight. Listen, I don't appreciate your tone, lass. It was before trainers had names. Hey, I met you in Viridian Forest. Did you? Oh, it's a bug catcher. Bug catcher wants to fight. Bug catcher sent out Caterpie. Here comes the spirit animal once again to just completely... How do you have a level 10 Caterpie? You are a terrible trainer. Your Pokemon should have already evolved. Caterpie does not learn anything until it evolves. So your poor Pokemon only know Tackle and String Shot. You are setting them up for failure. And Rattata here is going to school you on what needs to be done. You beat me again! Yeah, give me your money. There are other kinds of Pokemon than those found in the forest. Yeah, maybe if you diversified a little bit, you'd be a lot stronger. Oh boy, here we go. Hi, I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. Oh my god, youngster Joey. One of the most famous trainers. A youngster wants to fight. I like how you have to be at least 10 years old, according to the Pokemon lore, to get your, like, Pokemon trainer's license. And yet, this kid is clearly under the age of 10. Because if my character is 10, and looks way more mature than this kid, then how does he have the ability to enter Pokemon battles? Oh boy. That is a Pokemon that I can neither catch in yellow or blue. So I have a good friend of mine who likes Pokemon as much as I do, probably more. working on a copy of Red version to help me out. I don't believe it! Well, you better believe it. Are you storing your Pokemon on PC? Each box can hold 20 Pokemon. Alright, we're gonna give somebody else an opportunity to start getting stronger. Are you a trainer? Let's fight! People are indeed mad. Another bug catcher. Please have evolved Pokemon. You know, Weedle evolves at level 7. We just experienced that not like 7 minutes ago. Why are you not letting your Pokemon evolve? They can't learn anything. They're trying to prove something. Critical hit. See, at least you let this one evolve. He's almost a Beedrill. And this probably would have been a much harder fight. Oh my god, but you just caught your Kakuna. It only knows Harden. If you had evolved it, then it would have known Tackle and you could fight back a little bit. Oh boy, Caterpie. There's something about the Generation 1 Pokemon battle theme that always gets me a little hyped. More so than the other Pokemon battle themes. Maybe it's nostalgia, I don't know. Metapod used Harden. And so came every middle school joke about the shape of Metapod. And the ability to nickname your Pokemon. Alright, Pidgey. You are one level away from leveling up, and I hate to break it to you, buddy. You are not leveling up anytime soon. Alright, Pikachu. You're up to bat. What's up, the innocent princess? Hey, you're not wearing shorts. Okay. I think I'm wearing jeans. Oh no, I have to look at my character's portrait again. Oh, you have a level 14 Spearow. Sure would be a shame. You got an electric attack right into... Oh man, his Spearow survived. That Spearow's not messing around. No, I'm actually running it through the GameCube. I just designed the border. I took the old Super Game Boy border and I stretched it out. But yes, it is the border that exists in Pokemon Stadium as well. I always wear shorts, even in the winter. Not me, sir. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's see. Oh, we have some money again. I should probably buy some Pokeballs once I'm done battling everybody. Yeah, it looks like my trainer's wearing jeans. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell with the color scheme there. But yeah, I'm running it through a GameCube on the Game Boy player. And I'm using the Game Boy interface software instead of the regular boot disc. So that way I can get it to be a little more sharper and I can like tweak it. Oh, sorry. Gotta take out your spirit animal there. Just note that that's not technically your spirit animal. Your spirit animal is on my team. Nidoran. My Nidoran male is in the Pokemon box right now. That's gonna be another one that gonna get leveled up. And probably help me in the Pika Cup? Oh, nice. That is a really nice looking GameCube. I had the opportunity to get one recently, but the original owner did not take care of it at all. It had all these terrible like black scuffs all over the place. I wanted like 120, I think it was for it, and I was not gonna pay out that money. I still have my original Indigo GameCube, but that one started going out. Like, I was having trouble reading discs. So I'm gonna have to see if I can find someone to help me calibrate that. So right now I'm using my silver or platinum, I forget what color it is, silver or platinum GameCube. Oh, it's a Metapod. Alright, we defeated the bug catcher. It shouldn't be a big surprise. Done like dinner. He is really starting to cheer up. The trained Pokemon are stronger than wild ones. Yeah. Eek! Did you touch me? I mean, that would be really hard to do. I believe she's the, yep, the one that has a Jigglypuff from this area. Pika! And Jigglypuff, I forget, either have a lot of HP or a lot of defense. Oh my god, that was a crit and it only got it down to the yellow. What did you disable? I don't like you. Quick attack. I just finished doing Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, which is the reason I wanted to do this recently. And I kind of have to wait and see what's happening over on YouTube with the whole Kappa situation. So I might end up streaming a lot more diverse content over here. But I tend to do Let's Plays, and my streams tend to be long plays. I just sit down, talk to you guys while I work my way through a game. Some of the most recent stuff I did. We did Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, we were working on Kingdom Hearts. We kind of want to do DuckTales. We recently got a physical copy a couple weeks ago of DuckTales for PS3. Kind of want to do that. Phew, I better take a rest. Girl, that tunnel from Cerulean takes a lot out of you. I thought you were a trainer. You got my hopes up. Alright, so that should have been everyone, so part of our initial goal has been met. I tripped over a rocky Pokemon, Geodude. But if you want to see what I normally do, you can look over at my YouTube, youtube.com/LeeMustang. You can see a lot of my Twitch streams that were uploaded there and some of my other Let's Plays. But I've done quite a few things. A while ago, did Mario RPG. Kind of want to do Chrono Trigger sometime soon. Tend to like retro stuff, but I'll do some new school stuff too. I'll eventually get started on Pokemon Sword as well. Also, maybe Darksiders? I picked that up for Black Friday. I know that's like a really darker version of Zelda, as I'm told. Oh boy, we just touched the grass and we're already in battle. We already have a pretty good Spearow, so we're not going to concern ourselves with that. Actually, we should probably level up. I actually wanted to save before I continued. It's a level 8. We should be able to take it out pretty easily. We'll do some training here for a bit, and hopefully encounter a Jigglypuff. So, hopefully I don't drive you guys nuts, but probably after every, like, battle or two, I'm gonna end up saving. But Ashley, we have indeed been leveling up. Would double kick, but it's a flying type. Fighting moves don't work too well against flying types. Would it... How much would it do, though? Curious. Oh, Nidoran leveled up. Level 17. Trying to learn Poison. Oh, a stab move. Before any of you go nuts. Stab, in this case, is same type attack bonus. Oh, you're evolving? Oh man, really? No. I'm gonna stop you right there. Kinda need you to be ready for the Pika Cup. I just realized Butterfree can't participate in the 25 to 30 Cup because it's evolved, technically. Gonna have to be a little careful with that. Maybe if we get to level 20, maybe I'll attempt the one of the cups later on this week. Like I said, I'll have to import some of my Pokemon into Pokemon Blue and give them a couple maybe HMs. Hopefully I'll have Surf by then in Pokemon Blue. The fact that Nidoran already knows Double Kick is a good thing. Because it doesn't learn Double Kick in Blue till much later, so this Nidoran's already going to be way stronger. Yes, yes I am. So, my plan for a while is going to be to run through a bunch of the Pokemon games and their peripherals. So, like, for Gen 1 and 2, I'll raise up some Pokemon, use them on a team, and try to complete Stadium 1 and 2. And once I move to Gen 3, then I'll do like Pokemon Coliseum and Gale of Darkness, along with at least maybe 1 or 2 versions of the game at a time. Like for Gen 2, I'll probably do Crystal and I'll do Gold, since I'm familiar with Gold, and I've never played Crystal, so it'll be an interesting experience for me. And then for Gen 3, I'll probably do Emerald as the stream, and then I'll do Sapphire on the side to assist me in whatever way I can, and you know, just work my way up that way. But I've never formally beaten the Stadium Cups, at least with a team of Pokemon that I've raised. I've always used like random Pokemon, so it's kind of like a little, I want to do it. I think I did Gym Leader Tower back then too with no, Gym Leader Tower I remember doing with an official team. I wish I still had those save files, but unfortunately the batteries ran dry, and you know, if you're familiar with the Gameboy games, once their batteries run out, you gotta replace them. This is actually my original yellow that had some issues, and I repaired it recently, like about 2-3 weeks ago. Went ahead and reflowed the Mascrom, and it ended up working. But then it needed a new battery because it was running dry. So, breathing some new life into this yellow version. Yep, that's the plan. Coliseum, you know, that one I've never formally beaten. That one I always got like almost all the way to the end, and then I always lost interest. I think I got tired out from like the double battles, because everything in that game is a double battle. And then I guess because of that, it takes forever to level Pokemon up. And there are no wild encounters, so you can't like level up off of wild Pokemon. So I think that kind of like did me in. And Gale of Darkness I got a couple of years ago when someone gave it to me. But it was just a game, so I had to like look for a case and the manual and stuff for it. I recently picked up the European copy of Sandshrew! Hold up! I could get Sandshrew this early on. I remember this! I'll remember this! Oh, I hate to break it to this Sandshrew, but I'm gonna take you out. And I'm gonna save. And now I have 2 Pokemon that I'm gonna be hunting for here. You're telling me my favorite ground type is here? What? But I have to reset for it, and I have not saved. I said I was gonna save like every 2 fights. So that's me. I was lacking. Rat boy with glasses. Yo! Anyone who knows me knows that from Gen 1, my favorite like ground type was like Sandshrew. Well, really Sandslash, but you know, the evolutionary line. I did not expect that. I have not played this game in so long that I didn't even remember that I could catch Sandshrew this early on. That also presents a problem, because it's gonna be harder to run it through the IV calculator. Oh man, I got 2 rats. 2 rats in the chats. Let's go ahead and start saving. Now I have an extra Pokemon that I'm gonna be trying to catch. Oh boy, let's go ahead and start warming up that IV calculator. Get out of here, Mankey. We already got you, buddy. Alright, Nidoran's level 18 now. What? It's evolving? No, it's not. Alright, you're level 18. Let's put Rattata back up front. Let's get this IV calculator going. So, I know I'm gonna be hunting down a Jigglypuff. I don't know what level it's gonna be at right now. And we saw a Sandshrew. And it was level 8. So, in theory, if I ran its perfect stats... You know, it would be pretty good. The IV calculator is not perfect, but it would fall between like 13 and 15. So I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay with a Sandshrew that had like IVs in 13 and 15 range. Its defense is the only one that I can see here that will for sure be accurate if it is 21 at level 8. But y'all already know with these IV calculators, if you've been playing Pokemon, that the higher the level, the more accurate it is, so... Level 8's a little early for him. Huh? What do you think, guys? How many times do you think I'm gonna have to soft reset for either Jigglypuff or Sandshrew? I promise I won't subject you guys to it. Unless you really want to do it. I'm going to be streaming till about 11 p.m. Eastern time. So we still got like another hour and 10 minutes to go. Oops, I ran from that. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. This game hates me more than it loves me. It missed. It missed. Oh, I see. It just felt like giving it an opportunity to hit him. Like, look, I know I'm gonna take you down in one hit, so I'll let you get one free hit, one free swing. Hopefully, everybody's Black Friday experience is also good. You guys follow me on Instagram or Twitter. I went ahead and posted some of the stuff that I picked up. Got really lucky at 3 separate GameStops and some stuff I picked up at Best Buy. What I didn't get lucky at was this one dude went to a Target, right? Just to scope out if they had any deals on anything game related. You know, everything was going good. Go to the electronics section at Target, see some neat stuff, but not anything that was worth like digging my hands into. And this one dude, just out of nowhere, right? He was like standing right next to me, turns around, right? Puts his hand over his mouth and coughs like 5 meters, not 5 meters, like 5 inches from my face. I just gotta give him like the stink eye, like, dude, like for real? There was no one standing to your right. Why'd you turn to the left and cough all over me? I said, whatever. Maybe he couldn't control it. Maybe he just instinctively turns to the left. Maybe he's left-handed. I don't know. I'm like, whatever. I moved to the next aisle, right? Just looking at other stuff. Don't see anything interesting. Go over one more aisle, right? It's been like 7 minutes at that point. I'm thinking to myself, maybe it's time to call it quits here at Target, because aside from some clothes and some other things that I saw that were interesting, don't really have any interest in anything else here. Dude shows up again. This time I'm standing to his right, and he turns around, just all up in my face. At that point I was like, for real? And he just kind of looked at me like, I'm like, you just coughed in my direction twice, my guy. he just kind of like, he was just baffled, like, oh, like I covered my mouth. And it's like, no, it's disgusting. Like, if I have to cough, right, and I'm in a confined space with people, I will do everything in my power to try and hold it in as long as I can. And if I can't hold it anymore, then, like, I'll go to a corner or something. I'll move out of the way. I'll, like, not get people sick. But now I'm a little sick. I'm not feeling 100% right now. Because this one dude just coughed all over me. And, oh boy. Rat Boy with glasses in the chat with the Sonic and Shadow emotes. Oh boy. We're gonna have a Sonic fanfiction happening in my chat in a minute. Sonic stared at Shadow. Shadow stared at Sonic. They both knew what was gonna happen, said Rat Boy with glasses as he posts that emote. We're gonna have some crazy, like, Wattpad level fanfictions going on in a minute. Sonic, Shadow whispered. Shadow, Sonic also said. We all know where this is going. You're damn right, Rat Boy with glasses. We already know where this is going. Why is it that Sonic fanfiction is just the weirdest out there? And people self-insert themselves, like, with their own, like, OCs, their own original characters. It's kind of like, oh, okay. I remember Game Grumps just randomly started reading, like, Sonic fanfiction. I think they even had a bot, like, go ahead and run through, like, a scenario or just wrote a Sonic fanfiction. I haven't seen what that was yet, but I imagine that'd be pretty nuts to look at or hear. And some crazy My Immortal level stuff here. Gothic old man flying in on a broomstick. At least my team's leveling up. Hope they don't level up too quickly, because once they get to level 20, I'm gonna be in a little bit of a predicament. Oh god, yeah, didn't Game Grumps have this one time where they read Zelda X Sonic? Yes! Yes, they did! I think I know what you're talking about, yes. It was something so weird, it was so out there. And Danny just... just Danny reading through it. I think Dan on Game Grumps has, like, the best stories. The best life stories. Like, his stories are hilarious. Like, Aaron's got funny reactions, but Dan's got those stories. I do think it was pretty legit that Aaron did that whole, like, stream. Like, I think it was over 24-hour stream to raise money for his mom's place. I thought that was pretty dope. I donated to it because by the end of it, I was just so impressed. This dude had been awake for 24 hours just playing through Kingdom Hearts. And he did it all for a good cause. I mean, regardless of what you think about Aaron, right? I think people that go out of their way and do stuff like that to help other people, that's pretty legit. Oh no, we ran out of Hyper Fang. You know, I liked the JonTron mix in there, but I think JonTron's been doing pretty well for himself lately on his own. But I will say that I think that Aaron and Dan are probably a better combination. Not so much that Aaron and JonTron weren't good, but definitely Aaron and Dan are a better combination, I think. Yeah, I agree. I think that's an excellent way of putting it. I'll have to start leveling up Butterfree too. Save just in case. Don't worry guys, if we don't get it while on stream, I'll try my best to capture the best possible Geodude, Zubat, Parasect. I just said Parasect. Paris. Jigglypuff, Sandshrew. And I know I left one out for Mount Moon, I'm pretty sure. Zubat, Geodude, Clefairy. I left out Clefairy. Oh god. That's a tough one. I would say Bulbasaur is probably my favorite, just because it was my first starter. But for Gen 2, right, Totodile was my jam. Like, so I would probably say that my favorite grass type is definitely Bulbasaur. And my favorite water type is definitely Totodile. My favorite ground type, I was talking about it earlier. Well, you were there when I, like, spazzed out. Is definitely Sandshrew. My favorite flying type would probably be between Pidgeot and Staraptor. Definitely. Because Staraptor was really versatile. I'm trying to think of other Pokemon types that I like. I think eventually Blaziken became one of my favorite fire types over Charizard. But I'm not gonna lie, recently in playing Blue version, caught a really good IV Vulpix. And I was like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna level up this Vulpix. And I got to learn Flamethrower and Fire Spin. When I evolved with a Firestone, and I saw the stats that it had, and it was mopping the floor of my Charizard. I think I may have become a Ninetales fan at that moment for Fire type. Then Ninetales might be one of the many Pokemon helping me later on if Charizard doesn't make the cut. I would like to use my childhood team, but being completely honest with myself, if I'm actually gonna try and beat the Stadium Cups, I'm gonna have to mess around with my team configuration a bit. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's another level 8. Alright. I don't think I should be able to beat it with Gust. But it also did way more damage than I probably would have wanted it to do. Let's use Butterfree. Butterfree should be weak enough that it shouldn't take it out with like a tackle. Just want to weaken it just a little more. Perfect, we're into red. Alright, hopefully we won't have to soft reset. Pokeball, go! Alright, Sandshrew was caught. Sandshrew, the mouse Pokemon. Its body is dry. When it gets cold at night, its hide is said to become coated with a fine dew. Alright, so he should be on the team, because I purposely left that slot open. Oh boy, here we go. So, HP is 27. Attack is 18. That's already looking pretty bad. Oh, defense is 18. Looking even worse. Speed is 13, so it has perfect speed. For this level, anyway. And 12 special. Has 11 special. Man. That defense is the deal breaker there. I cannot. I want to keep it, but I'm running too low on Pokeballs to be spending them on Pokemon that aren't very good. But they are not common at all, and I don't see Jigglypuff at all here yet. Oh, you know what? Thank you, game. At least that was nice of you. Let's see. We gusted it. It's gonna have more or less the same defense, I think. Butterfree, go! I want you to tackle it, Butterfree. I just realized that my border was just slightly too big, and I apologize for that, guys. Or rather, I had accidentally done this. Made it too big. I'm using GBI, if you guys are wondering how I'm doing this. Alright, item. Pokeball, go! At least it's not been annoying to catch the Sandshrews. Alright, we already read through the Pokedex once already. Oh man, it took a bigger dive on attack now. Its defense is 21, so this time it has perfect defense. Its speed is 12, so that took a dive. Its special is 10, that took a dive. I mean, I don't really care about special. I'm only going to be using too many special moves if I end up using a Sandshrew. But, again, this is no good. Not a good Sandshrew. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Alright, so that's been, what, 2 soft resets? Rat Ashley said we were going to have 1,000 resets, so we got quite a way to go. In the meantime, the rest of the team will level up. Speaking of Pokemon though, right? Jigglypuff area. They changed Jigglypuff's location, so Sandshrew is now located here. So, scratch that. We only have to worry about getting Sandshrew in this area. Sandshrew anywhere else though? Man, I'm just going all over the place now. Sandshrew area. Okay, so just before Cerulean City, there's also a place to catch him. The Frank Gallagher. Yeah, she probably is. Gonna have a lot of rats in here. Gonna have Team Rattata up in here. That Spearow's really strong. Or maybe my Pidgey's really weak. So our search for a Sandshrew continues. It's going to continue at least to 11 PM Eastern. The Sandshrew is going to be one of those Pokemon that I definitely want to try and get the best one of. Because it is one of my favorites. Welcome back. We were just talking about you. How you were going to summon an army of rats. Alright, what's coming up next? Oh, another Rattata. Pidgey grew to level 18. Pidgey wants to evolve. Pidgey's not evolving until level 30. That's the way we're going. But you're level 18 now, so Pikachu, it's your turn. The Rat Gang. You know, just because they're both brown game. Spearow, Sandshrew, but I want Sandshrew. That was similar color scheme. It's the everything underneath the tuft, I guess, of Spearow. Oh, another one. He quick attacked me. I have to wonder if yellow version Pikachu, stat-wise, is better than any other version Pikachu. I know stat-wise, I know move-wise, it already has access to moves that blue and red version Pikachus don't get. Oh, what's up, official One Piece Slayer? 3 hours looking for a Feebas. You're much braver than I. I am not looking forward. Not the other, like, Magikarp equivalent Pokemon, but it's way harder to find. Ah, here we go. Another Sandshrew. Let's get that initial hit. And it evolves into Milotic? Question mark? Oh god, this Sandshrew is gonna be terrible. I can already tell. Took that much damage from Pidgey's Gust. Well, Pidgey did level up recently. Let's take a look. Defense is mid-tier. Speed is not anywhere I would want it. Special is... special's not important to me. And it's... yeah, this is not a good one at all, whatsoever. So... hate to break it to you, Sandshrew, you didn't make the cut. Sorry. Oh, nice. At least that should be a pretty good Gyarados. I don't know if it was you that told me or if I read it somewhere, but I know... not that I know, but I think someone told me, or I read somewhere, that you can manipulate IVs now in Sword. I don't know if you can change them after the fact that you catch a Pokemon, but if that were the case, that's gonna make getting perfect IV Pokemon even easier. I know X and Y and Alpha Sapphire and... is it... it's Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby. Yeah, I wasn't gonna say it wrong. I know it was easy to EV train in those games, like ridiculously, and it was actually kind of fun. We gotta be careful, because once they get to level 20, I'm gonna have to bring them on in to the stadium and fidangle around with the teams. Even if that were the case, just having an ability to transfer over 5 perfect ones, at that point you would just need a parent that has basically the IVs that you want. Like, the closer it is to perfection. And then maybe an Everstone on the mother to transfer over the nature. And at that point you'd be pretty set. Pika! Let's see. Sandshrew? Oh man, I called it! Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a sign. Maybe it's a sign that this will be a good Sandshrew. Gust. Did I soft reset beforehand? I did, because I have an empty slot. Good. Pokeball, go! Oh boy. You absolute monster. Alright, let's take a look. Oh boy, I already know that this is not going to be a good one. I mean, its defense is alright. It has perfect speed again. Special's alright. The most important stats for me for this one would have to be attack, defense, and speed. And it's kind of lacking in the attack stat, which is, I mean, what he's going to need the most of. But he has perfect... Is it perfect speed? It could be perfect speed. So we're going to soft reset once again. We have 45 minutes more of soft resetting. It's like, what, our third soft reset? And Rat Ashley believes that it's going to be 1,000, so... Still got 997 more to go. Oh, hello. It's so nice to... Ooh, you're a level 10! That means you are going to be more accurate than the previous one. Stop it. Get some help. I could probably afford one more gust. If, you know, it doesn't miss. That would kind of be important, right? Oh my god, I like how when the game does one sand attack, I can't do anything. But if I would have to do like 5 sand attacks on someone. That was close. Oh man, I have to adjust the stats now. Attack is 21. Defense is 23. And 23 was already what was supposed to be the best one at that time. Speed is 13. Special is 12. Oh my god. This one's not going to be good at all. Why you do this to me, game? So it's 21, 23, 13, 12. Run it through. And not a single stat has the potential to be over 10. Wow! Into the trash bin you go. So that's like, what, our 4th soft reset. 4 SRs in. How are you holding up? How much more do you need for a level up? Oh, you're almost there. I don't think the math was correct, but IDK. What math? Because my brain's all over the place. How long will it be before we see another sand shrew? Lord only knows. Let's save. So that every like 2 fights I would save. Oof. I am feel Dragon Mark for Death level luck for this Feebas. Oof. Don't say such things, cause that's bad. I'm already having that kind of luck for finding Pokemon that I like with good IVs. I don't know if I'm gonna hunt as much as I'm gonna do for like a Ghastly, considering I have a really good Ghastly in blue version right now. And that Jolteon that I started leveling up, given your recommendation, One Piece Slayer. Oh man. It would already run circles around my blue version Pikachu. So, beyond the Pika Cup and the Petite Cup, I think it might be Jolteon that helps us in the bigger cups for like the 50 to 55 and the level 100. But I'd hate to level up Jolteon and not do the other 3, or the other 2 rather. What is a Gold Aura Magikarp? I'm not familiar with that. My team is looking pretty distraught right about now. What are you holding up, Pikachu? He is really happy. He is cheering us on. That's probably because he just won a battle. Yeah, wasn't that to determine sizes though? Is that like similar? Like to determine the size of it? Let's go heal up the team real quick because I'm not liking this. Ah, I see. Get our team a little refreshed. Ah, okay. So if you see a Pokemon with a Gold Aura, then it's gonna have good stats. Got it. All good information for me to know going into Sword at some point. Oh, Pikachu got to 18. 2 more levels and they'll qualify for the max level in one of the cups. Sandshrew? Sandshrew? Spearow. Huh. I should probably leave Pikachu because everyone's already level 18. And Butterfree needs to stay low to help me capture weaker Pokemon. That's a level 12 Rattata. I don't think I've seen a level 12 in this area yet. Another Mankey. One day I will catch that Sandshrew. Maybe it won't be on stream, but at least you guys see that I'm trying. Oh man, 13 Pokemon. We're like almost done with the Pokedex, right? Sandshrew? No, it's a Rattata. We already know. I got the best Rattata group in the chat. Oh, here we go. This one's a level 8 again. So let's go ahead and adjust the calculator. Alright. This is what we normally do. We send out our buddy Pidgey here. I can't wait till I'm rolling in dough in this game and I can just not care about the money I spend on Pokeballs. Alright, we caught the Sandshrew again. We're gonna skip the entry, because we've already read it. And Moment of Truth. And it's already going in the trash. Because I already see 17 attack. Defense is 20, speed is 13, so that's max, and special is whatever, so... Not keeping it. Sadness. Another Spearow. Hopefully before I go to sleep tonight, I'll have a decent Sandshrew. But as always, guys, like I always tell you, if I don't accomplish what I was trying to do here, I'm not gonna subject people to like hours and hours and hours of me running around doing this. But I will show you the process. Another Spearow. Darn that guy that coughed on me at the target. Oh hey, hello there, Sandshrew. We meet again. My name is Lee. I would really, really, really like it if you were a good Sandshrew. How rude, he just wanted to cough on the nearest human. And he wanted to spread his disease-ridden breath all over me. Something I could have done without in my everyday life. To be fair, I don't think anyone who gets coughed on by anyone that has the flu that hard twice. Oh my gosh, what is it with these Sandshrews and like the really weak attack? The attack I'm looking for, by the way, would have to be 19. Its defense though is 20. Let me restart that. The best attack is 19, the best defense is 21, the best special that I can see at this point is 12, and the best speed is 13. And the best HP is 28. So, which is why I'm still resetting. Yeah, but you have a persistent cough. You cough all of the time. I think it's more so your immune system can't be asked to bother with it. Yeah, at least he didn't cough on you. You were absolutely right there. I took the hit to save your life. And thus prevented Bubbles from also getting sick. Alright. That should be more than enough. Although, considering how much damage I did with the gust, I'm not holding my breath on this one either. Let me adjust the calculator for 10. Alright, so for 10, the stats that we're looking for is HP 33, Attack 23, Defense 25, Special 14, and Speed 16. And we have 32 HP, that's good. Attack is 22. Let me adjust the calculator. 22 would be a range of 10 to 14. So, its defense is 22, which is the lowest it can be at. What would that be? What range? That'd be 0 to 4, so I think that just kind of eliminated this one. Special would have to be 14, it's at 12, and speed is also the lowest that it can be, so it's also 0 to 4. So, we gotta skip out on this Sandshrew too. This is like what, the 5th soft reset? 6th soft reset? She would die, her immune system is worse than your... Yeah! But I could like power through it. I'm kind of power throwing it right now. I'm sure if anyone's in here that's heard me speak a lot through stream, you could probably hear that my voice probably sounds stuffed. That's because, slowly and steadily, my breathing passages on my face are filling up with all sorts of wonderful gobbledygoo, not letting me breathe. I'm just trying not to be gross. Just be like, oh, I'm gonna regret that. Oh boy. What's up, Hanyo? AKA Bubbles. I hope you didn't join the chat just as I was going and breathing in deeply through my stuffy nostrils. Gobbledygook. This is a pig channel, dude. That's oh, it's a PG channel. I read that as pig. It's apparently messing with my vision too. Oh, that was hot stuff, huh? We could probably tackle it a few more times. Where's my water? Pig channel. We all know that this is the rat channel, Rat Ashley. We got the Rattata squad up in here. I think he's weak enough. I think we could just Pokeball him at this point. We are the pig viewers squeal for us. You know, if I didn't have a stuffy nose, I probably would. I feel like if I tried to squeal right now, like, I'd just die. Like, legitimately. Do you have, like, the exact same stats as what I just looked at? Because if so, you are hurting my feelings, game. Oh my god, this is terrible. This is probably worse than the one we just saw, actually. Speed should be 16, it's 13, it's the lowest one. Special should be 14, it's sitting at 12. Not that I'm going to use special with him. Attack is 22, so that's decent. But defense is way too low. I think if defense had been 24 instead of 25, I probably would have been like, okay. The rat channel with pig viewers. Someone's gonna have to make some fan art for my Twitch channel. Just having some rats and some pigs. Just watching my stream. Somebody make it happen. I will legitimately post it. What am I doing with my life? Like, I couldn't decide what menu item I wanted to pick. Maybe if you ask politely, Phoebus will show up. Maybe if you offer cookies and milk. Whoa. What happened here? Let's adjust my mic a little bit. That was a little too tight. There we go. I was trying to adjust my mic towards me and it was not moving. You're scared he's gonna kill you if he doesn't get the Phoebus. Hey, you don't mess with official One Piece Slayer's obsession with Pokemon. What would be the equivalent of a wife beater for a Pokemon trainer? Does he just like beat you with a Pokedex? Thunder Wave doesn't work. But I was gonna try it anyway. Oh, Pikachu. My guy. Oh my god, yeah. What was his name? Damien? Man, that episode was so serious. Brock was all like, if you leave it out there, it'll die. It's like, whoa. Brock was angry. They were about to throw down in that Pokemon Center. I don't know what 10-year-old Ash was gonna contribute to it. But I feel like if Brock let loose... That was like one of the angriest I'd ever seen Brock in the anime. With Kelly Donuts. Alright, another level 10 Sandshrew. Let's... Come on. Be a good Sandshrew, so that you can be a part of this team. Yikes. Yikes. Absolute yikes. This is not a good Sandshrew. I like how its special is perfect. Its speed is still trash. Soft reset. Jelly phone, don't upset me. Jelly donuts. Onigiri coming up as jelly donuts. And you know my stupid behind thought back then as a kid, like, oh, I guess that's just what jelly donuts look like in Japan. Kind of weird, but okay. Then I got older and more refined and learned to be a cultured individual and realized, hey, it's actually onigiri. I agree, Bubbles. Nothing beats a lovely jelly donut. Well, I've got about 20 minutes left in me to try and get this Sandshrew, so in all likelihood, you're probably gonna get your Phoebus before I do. I mean, I'll still keep trying outside of the stream. I'll just pop it into my Gameboy while I'm doing other stuff. Tonight's only gonna be a 2-hour stream. Maybe tomorrow night, if assuming whatever's about to hit me doesn't completely knock me out. Maybe I'll do a 3-hour stream like I usually do on Sundays. Yes, I will definitely let you know. Have you progressed at all through Red, or you just been busy with your own Pokemon journey through Sword? The Galar region? Galar? I think it's Galar. Smell you later. Hey, Ash! Or should I say ass? You gonna attempt the Mew glitch for yourself? You know, this video is now COPPA compliant. I said a bad word. I said a naughty, not for children word. I'm sure there are people out there that say infinitely worse than I do. At least on stream. So Pikachu finally broke into level 19. Let's make Pidgey have to work for it a little bit now. I did say butt differently. Or did I say donkey? Like, oh, your phone's autocorrection is hilarious at this point. Tired of the F word. I'm like, you? Tired of the F word? What? No, I meant to say tirade. I know that this Sandshrew will eventually show up. If I keep on trying. Almost wiped out that level 12 Rattata. Oh my god. I'm not looking forward to catching Jigglypuff in that area. Hopefully the spawn rate isn't going to be as bad as Sandshrew over here. Spawn rate for Sandshrew is probably better on the other side of Mountain Moon, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know why I'm trying here. Actually, no, the levels are gonna be more or less the same. Methinks, anyway. Adios. Have a good one. The leader of the rat resistance here on my chat has now left. Can we get an F in the chat? It is a little fun. Rats versus Rick. That was an excellent scene. I think that was one of the best parts of that season. I missed the other episode of Rick and Morty. At least the beginning. They aired it again at like 3 in the... No. It was like at 2:30 in the morning. They started airing it. On a Friday. It's like the new episode. I was like, why are they airing it now? Who's gonna watch this at 2:30? So then I ended up trying to watch the last half of it. It was about heists. They were making fun of like heist movies. Quick attack. I don't understand why the non-evolved version... Oh, this is convenient. The non-evolved version of the cup is the 20 to 25 one. Like, I don't understand. This is not going to be a good Sandshrew in terms of HP and defense, I feel like. Attack. So what would that be? A 7 to 12. I don't like that split. Defense is 18. So that's also low. Its special was perfect. And its speed was off by 1. Meaning that it would have been between 4 and 9. Jeez, that's a terrible spread. I'm gonna legit have to go for like the best possible stats, period. The search continues. Like when you walk through grassy areas for like ever and not get attacked. That's my favorite. In this case, I'm looking for Pokemon, I don't get attacked. When I don't want to get attacked, I will get attacked. Like, I'm almost through the grass, I will get attacked. Right there. Right there. But not while I'm looking for one. The game must know. It must have an algorithm. It's like, it's looking for Pokemon right now. So it's not giving many Pokemon. I like how Mankey is now starting to show up. Like, he was not here at all. And all of a sudden he's like, hey, pay attention to me, you know? And I'm like, no, I don't know. Get away from me. Oh great, Pidgey's level 19 now too. Pidgey learned Whirlwind. What? Pidgey's evolving? Oh man. No. I need you guys to learn as many good moves as possible quickly. Whirlwind is not one of those moves that I'm dying for you to learn. Once we accomplish that cup, then we can talk about you guys leveling up. Hello, Sandshrew. You know, Pidgey, what's your attack now? You went up to 28. Rattata, what's your attack now? 34. You are definitely not attacking. Nidoran, what's yours? 30. I'm still better off attacking with Pidgey. Really, I'm better off attacking with Butterfree. I need to gauge this. Of course, it's a critical hit game. It's not like I'm trying to capture these Pokemon or anything like that. I'm gonna start making a list of all things that the game does that I absolutely cannot stand, and that's gonna be one of them. At least they were kind enough to give me another one. Can we not have a critical hit this time, Pidgey? Do it like Pikachu did to that, like, Paris in the anime. A teeny tiny static bolt and it still knocked it out. Oh my god, did you really just crit a second time? I can't get the Sandshrew I need, but I can get 2 crits in a row that knock out the Pokemon that I'm trying to capture. Like, are you for real right now? Like, are you for real right now? This is not for fake, this is for all that. I swear, if it's another level 8 Sand, I'm gonna send out Pidgey one more time. And if it does that nonsense, I'm going to cry. I'm gonna cry because how does that happen? Gust, like, blow on it, like. Okay, thank you for not murdering it this time, Pidgey. This is so ridiculous, dude. Pokemon. Sandshrew. Let's see. For level 8. And its HP is 27. Its defense is 19. Its speed is 12. And its special is 10. Wow. I finally get the attacks that I would want, and decent-ish HP, and then everything else is like 4 to 9, 2 to 7, 3 to 8. So not this one either. I wish I could release the Pokemon and get to keep the Pokeball. Why am I saying... Why did I just do that? I think my brain was like, yeah, you just defeated a Pokemon, so go ahead and save, just in case. Just in case. Well, hello again, Rattata. Save. I've got about 6 more minutes left in me before I cut the stream out. It's looking like I'm gonna have to spend some time just walking around seeing if I get a good Sandshrew. Or maybe this is the Sandshrew. This is the one we've been waiting for, guys. This one right here. This one right here is the one. He is so it that I'm gonna weaken him with Butterfree because I don't trust Pidgey anymore. My Pidgey is trying a little hard to prove his stuff when I don't need him to prove his stuff. I'm probably never gonna ever do this again once like I can actually breed per Pokemon. Or maybe I will. Kinda dumb. I like how the sound of my low HP silences out everything else. But why? Why you do this? Defense is 19. This is literally the same Pokemon with worse speed. This is literally the same one with worse speed. Oh my god. Remember guys, I'm probably going to be shifting this team over temporarily to blue, and I'm going to have them learn specific moves just so that they're combat ready for some of the cups that I want to do. They're already going to be stronger than some of the rental Pokemon, but they're going to need a helping hand if I'm going to stand a chance at any of those cups. They've been training from very low levels against a lot of Pokemon. I've been taking my time. So I know, regardless, I know this team in particular, these Pokemon are all going to have good stats because I was working on them and I made sure to capture good IVs. But all that said and done, right, Rattata's the only one that has a halfway decent attack. So that Thunderbolt TM from my blue version may end up over here prematurely. If there was a breeding mechanic in this game, then that would be fantastic. Because then I wouldn't have to do this. Or swap over TMs. Oh, we got another Sandshrew. Alright, Butterfree. Show me what you got. I almost want to use Confusion. I don't know how much Confusion is going to hurt it. What's Butterfree's special stat right now? It is 24 and Confusion is decently strong, so I don't think I want to use Confusion anymore. Oh my god, it did that much damage with a tackle. It's gonna be garbage defense and garbage HP. I can already tell. I can take the bad HP. I'd be willing to settle for the fact that their HP may not be good, but the other stats that I really need them to have to be there. This is gonna be our last attempt, so fingers crossed. Alright. And it's already trash. Like absolutely trash. I kind of figured. Defense is 18, that's the lowest it can be. Attack is 17, that's the lowest it can be. Speed is perfect on this one. And its special is 10, so... This was not it. So, unfortunately guys, I'm going to have to cut the stream off here. I want to thank all of you for watching. We had a much bigger crowd than usual tonight. So, thank you so much for being a part of my stream. And depending on what happens with Kappa, you might be able to find this over at youtube.com/Lee Mustang, or you can catch it here for like what, the 3 months that it's probably going to be up before Twitch deletes it. You can find it there. Hopefully the Kappa situation won't be too stupid. If you want to follow me on social media, I have it linked down below, but you can follow me over at twitter.com/Lee Mustang. You can get updates on what I'm adding to my collection and whatnot. And you can follow me on Instagram too. I basically post the same thing, except you're gonna mostly only see picture stuff there. So if you want to see what my haul looked like for Black Friday, right, I would recommend you head on over to my Instagram of the same name, or checking me out over on Twitter, and you can see all of the lovely stuff that I picked up, including the entire Darksider series. That was nice. So yeah guys, that's basically it. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Thank you guys for watching, and take care until I see you next time.